And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Dropping back, it's Henderson. On target. And a good job of coverage by that. So Illinois' offense will now get its first chance with the football. Running it to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wheeler. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take it.
Looking to throw, it's Raymond. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
Good effort. Running inside, it's Wheeler. There's a crease. Gets it up to the 26-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and that paid off. An explosive play in the running game. Moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off play action. Under fire. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 10. Back to pass, it's Raymond. They've got the screen set up. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job. pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Might as well give it to him again. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a...
Finding some room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the counter. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Back to throw, it's Raymond. Quick completion on the out route. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And man, it's really nice when you start to have a QB that understands exactly what the situation is. 3rd down, like my execution, not trying to make big plays. How can I move the sticks, get myself another set of downs? Nice job by the QB understanding that, being on the same page with his receiver, and getting a fresh set of downs.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, fighting Illini! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Man, that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Illinois lining up quickly.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute...
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Ohio State.
Here we go.
Wants to throw. It's Raymond. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Wheeler. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. At the 45 on his way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Wheeler. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Illini. Illinois stretches the lead, and the Buckeyes look to be on the ropes.
This is impressive. Illinois circles this game at the start of the year because of who they're playing. It's Ohio State. It's a perennial national championship contender, and they've answered the bell, David. They've come out in this game emotionally and physically the more dominant team.
Yeah, and you don't see it often. That doesn't happen for Illinois. This is the team that has to scrap for everything.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Creates a little space.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down, it creates 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wheeler. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Raymond. Caught over the middle. It's right.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll... Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Runs through the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. He now has 111 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Got a man, it's Jefferson. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home.
Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Illinois now facing third and forever. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Raymond. Right on the money. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Raymond. Bringing the heat, and it's a sack.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Headed for the corner, it's Wheeler. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker. And Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. The give as they work on that clock. Maybe a crease. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Blue 22.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Raymond. Got his man. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Running inside, it's Huff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Quick spin on the run. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to...
Might have a chance. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
On the move, it's Huff. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
And this has to feel great for this offense to come out here.
In the spirit of the turtle that is the Yellow Buck Trophy, at one time a live turtle, now a big piece of wood. Let's say it slowly and methodically. The slow, the steady wins the race. The Illinois Fighting Illini win the Yellow Buck. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. in Eugene. This game has been more than prominent on the radar for several weeks, and now it has arrived in the form of a late-season top 5 clash. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Illinois head coach told me before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep...
Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The run inside. It's Wheeler. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than this late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries, too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
Looking downfield, it's Raymond. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wheeler. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wheeler. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the... The Illinois offense returns to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Oh, they're after him. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Running inside, it's Wheeler. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Raymond. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Wheeler. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been. Looking for a crease. It's Wheeler. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to throw, it's Raymond. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Huff. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
But for this team,
looking downfield, it's Raymond. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? With the catch, it's Huff. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Running inside. It's Huff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To throw, it's Raymond. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up, breaks into the open, picks up the first down, found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Look out, the run! The 10! And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers now. Obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now,
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Raymond. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Huff. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about... First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking for room. It's Huff. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And they're able to get him down. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Raymond. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your...
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He might want another play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They'll give it to him again. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Illinois could try to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Gets the back moving. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run it. It's Crawford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Raymond. Takes his shot. And that's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's a nice interception.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now,
the land of Lincoln, home to our 16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures.
Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Takes the handoff. It's Wheeler. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed,
intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on. Looking to throw, it's Raymond. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws into the middle of the field. Goes high to pull it in. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This rivalry has a deep and storied history. Plenty of memorable moments. Here are a few of them. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy.
Makes a grab and room to run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drop.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Raymond. Escapes the pressure going right. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's right.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Using his legs, it's Wheeler. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Raymond. That's caught. It's Jefferson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Quick completion on the out. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Illini. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the 1st half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the 2nd half.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air, it's Raymond. And they can't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the ball will bounce at the 4. And here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time Titan. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Huff. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Right back to him on the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Motion from the wide receiver. Off-play action on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Raymond. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Final play of the quarter coming. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got a man. It's Huff. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois lining up quickly.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to... This offense has it with really good field position. Hands it off. Nowhere to go. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Offense lining up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Raymond. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Just keeps slinging it. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another...
Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. Dropping back, it's Raymond. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Another interception. I just can't find his own players. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Illinois uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Farmer. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
Snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Raymond. Trying to bull his way in. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to junior wide receiver out of Miami. One final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignment. So Illinois' offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Tight end now in motion. Running inside, it's Wheeler.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Finding open area. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Touchdown, finding a Rhino. A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. The run inside, it's Wheeler. Breaks into the open. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, what a big play by the running back. Nice decision by the quarterback. He sees all the space in front, hands off the football. The running back does the rest, just chewing up yards. Great job hitting the correct hole, and you could see the speed on the huge pickup.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Illini! And they take it in for 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Finds his man. It's right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Raymond. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Quarterback making adjustments. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wheeler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Now the play fake. Moving out to the right. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Trying to run, it's Wheeler. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Got it. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Trying play action. Grabs it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. On the run, it's Wheeler. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll go to the counter. Here's a little room there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Raymond. He's going to let it go. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Wheeler. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, Tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wants to throw. It's Raymond. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together.
Makes the grab in their space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Illinois right back to the line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Gets it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I get why this offense is aggressive. They've been doing what they wanted, right? And they've built this huge lead, but they can't get careless. Like, don't make those mistakes that might get this defense back in the football game.
This time on target. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Wheeler. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The running back has it. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Raymond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want...
Snags it, and he's open. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's open on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Huff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Raymond. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Running inside, it's Huff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it along the sideline, and he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Going with the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
He's got it. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought... Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Huff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to throw, it's Raymond. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard no. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Illini! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll line up to go for 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So the 2-point try is good, but there is an injured player still on the field. Grading staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why